Speaker number 1, Jim Key. No doubt, Jim Key. Thank you, Gavin.
Mr. Chairman, and ladies and gentlemen, when you are about to undergo surgery and the trained medical staff raise the question as to precisely where on your body the surgery is going to be, it gets your undivided attention. I know this because in January of 2000, I was about to have surgery on my right wrist. A nurse came in to prepare me. She shaved my wrist, drew a circle around it with a pen, and then said, "Mr. Key, would you like for me to write the word no on your other wrist just in case?" I said, "Ma'am, when it comes to my health and well-being, I know my feelings, I show my feelings, and I want there to be no doubt. I want you to write the word no everywhere." When it comes to our well-being, we all want there to be no doubt. 2 summers ago, I was standing in a swimming pool holding my daughter. She was wearing so many flotation devices that she could have jumped off the high diving board without getting her hair wet. Of course, I can do that too, but that's different. I looked down at this angelic 2.5-year-old and I said, "Sweetheart, I am about to teach you how to swim." Well, she looked up at me with these big, beautiful brown eyes. And with real fear in her voice, she said, "Daddy, I'm scared you're going to drop me in the water. Please don't drop me." I held her tightly and I said, "Angel, you don't have to be scared. You're always safe with me." You see, even though she had on all of that protective gear, she needed to hear from me that she was safe. She needed to know that I would be there for her and that she should have no doubt. What about the people in your life? What about that beleaguered coworker? Doesn't he or she need to know that someone appreciates their work? What about that family member or that close personal friend? Don't they need to know that when times are tough, you will stand with them? Of course they do. How will they know it if we don't show it? We must show our feelings to other people. We must leave no doubt. Now, I know that many of you may be thinking, "Jim, you don't understand how hard that is for me to do." I do understand, because I have been where you are. I learned a tremendous lesson after a long, grueling day at work one night when I was putting my daughter to bed. We had just finished saying our prayers, and she looks up at me with those big, beautiful brown eyes. And with excitement in her voice, she said, "I want to sing the Barney song, Daddy." Now, how many of you are familiar with Barney the dinosaur? You can admit it, it's okay, you're among friends. The last thing I wanted to do after that day's work was to sing that song. So what did I do? I crushed that little girl. I said, "Sweetheart, I don't want to sing that ridiculous song. You can sing it and I'll just listen." And so all alone, with a quivering voice, trembling lips, and a breaking heart, she sang, "I love you, you love me, we're a happy family, with a great big hug. Come here, Daddy, I got to give you a hug like the song says." All she wanted to do was to spend a few moments singing a song with me. I knelt down beside her bed, and I took her hand and I said, "Sweetheart, I am so sorry. I want you to start that song all over again because I need to sing it with you. I want you to join me. Because my daughter and I sang, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Whoa! I love the Barney song. I do. I've learned, not only do I get a hug and a kiss every time, but I've learned that when you show your feelings to others, when you go out of your way to do what may be uncomfortable for you, you may just discover your life's purest joy. Now, I'm not suggesting that singing the Barney song is the answer for you. And many of you are saying, oh, no doubt. It may be something different for you. But here's what I am suggesting. With every single person in your life, with your family, with your coworkers, with everyone in your community, know your feelings. Show your feelings. And from this moment on, let there be no doubt. Mr. Chairman.